One of the first things that you have to learn when learning to solve exponential problems is the conversion to change it from an exponential into a log. I'm going to talk extensively about this conversion a little bit later when we're finding the inverses, but right now we're just going to worry about being able to convert it. So this right here is the conversion. We start off with an exponential. There is no significance right here with me using b, x, and y. I could use, as you can see down here, I will use different letters because when you're converting, you don't really have to worry about understanding what it's saying. You don't have to pay attention to the details. You can literally just do the conversion. After you do the conversion, you may need to think about then what it's saying, the details of it. But until you get the conversion down, just do the conversion. And the conversion is this. It says that when we start off with the exponential, we're going to change it to a log. The base stays the base. That's what goes right here. The base stays the base. What I'm talking about right there is that in this exponential, the base is the b right here. It's being raised. This is the base. It's being raised to an exponent. And then this is the value of that base being raised to the exponent. Okay, that's your final value. When I say the base stays the base, I mean the base of the exponent is the base of the log. So when I say here the base stays the base, you could be more detailed with these words and say the base of the exponent is also the base of the log. That's just more writing than I want to do, so I just say the base stays the base. And then these other two values, and the other two, what I'm talking about when I say the other two right here, I'm talking about the exponent and the value. They switch places. So the exponent becomes the answer, and the value right here becomes the problem, the part of the log problem. So this reads b raised to the x power is equal to y. That's converted to log base b of y is equal to x. The answer to a log problem is always the exponent. Okay, so a log is an exponent. When you're finding a log, you're finding an exponent. So keep that in mind. When you're finding a log, you're finding an exponent. And the other two switch places. And the word switch right here should flow easily because we know that these are inverses of each other, and that's the key word right there when we're dealing with inverses is switch. So that's what we do. We switch places. So when it's asking me to rewrite, I literally do not worry about the value. I don't think about 2 raised to what power we're giving me 16. I'm not thinking about that yet. All I'm doing right now is I'm just going to rewrite it. And the rewriting of it means that the base of the exponent is 2. So that's going to be the base of my log base 2. The other two things switch places. So my x is going to move over there. My 16 is going to move over here. Log base 2 of 16 is equal to x. What I've managed to do there, see, is I've managed to isolate my x. In order to solve an exponential, I have to be able to get the x by itself. How do I undo if the x is the exponent? You log it. So that's that exponential rewritten as a log. So this one will be log base 16 of 4, because the other two switch places. The base stays the base. The other two switch places, so the 4 becomes part of the problem and the x becomes the answer. Log base x of 32. Do I worry about the fact that my x is a different place this time? No, because all I'm doing is rewriting it. I'm not worried about evaluating it or understanding what it means or anything. I'm literally just rewriting it. So over here, when I've got a bunch of random letters, P, M, and W, The base stays the base. So my log is going to have a base P. The base stays the base. Remember the base is written with the lower script, a lower size font. Log, if log is font 12, then this is probably going to be font 8. Okay, so be sure you write them in a lower size script. Log base B of, the other two are going to switch places. The W is going to move over here and the M's going to move over there. W equals M. And now these two letters are the same size font as the log. Okay, so we've got like size 12 font, then we've got size 8, size 12, size 12, size 12. So everything should be the same size except for the base of the log. Now, it works the same way when you start off with the log. We know that this is going to be the base of my exponent. So the base stays the base, and again, the other two switch places. This is going to become my exponent. So 2 raised to the x is equal to 5. Okay, all I'm doing is just converting them. Log base b of p is equal to v. The b is the base of the log, so it's going to be the base of my exponent, and then these two switch places. So the v becomes my exponent and my p becomes my value of this base being raised to that exponent. Okay, so that is converting logs into exponents and exponents into logs.